Have you ever woken up in the morning and noticed that something simply was not there? Not a pain, not an obvious symptom, just an absence, a coldness, a lack of response that used to be automatic. Maybe you thought, it is just tiredness, it is age, it is normal. But what if I told you it is not normal, and that there is something you can do about it in just 60 seconds every morning? Stay with me, because what you are about to learn could completely change your relationship with your body after 60. My name is Dr. Grace Prescott. I am a urologist with over 10 years of experience helping men support what they thought was lost forever. And today, I am going to reveal a 60-second exercise that we developed to activate pelvic circulation, strengthen the pelvic floor, and support the vascular response that many men believe has disappeared with age. But first, I need to undo a myth that is silently harming millions of men. Most men believe that the loss of erectile function, the decrease in pelvic circulation, and the lack of sexual response are inevitable parts of aging. Society constantly reinforces this. Jokes, movies, 3-minute doctor conversations that end with a prescription. And gradually, intelligent, healthy, and active men begin to accept a lie as truth. But science shows us a completely different reality. Just as the brain has neuroplasticity, the ability to rebuild and create new connections at any age, blood vessels and pelvic floor muscles have what I call vascular plasticity, the ability to recover, strengthen, and support function as long as you give them the right stimulus. And that is exactly what this 60-second exercise does. But before I teach you how to do it, I want to introduce you to someone. Thomas was 71 years old when he arrived at my clinic in Portland, Oregon. He was a retired university professor, an intelligent, articulate man who had spent decades teaching others to think. But now it was his daughter Sandra who spoke for him. "Doctor," she told me, "he is not the same anymore. My father was always confident, present, vibrant in his relationship with my mother. Now he avoids intimacy. He wakes up in a bad mood. He started sleeping in the guest room, saying he does not want to bother my mother. But I know it is shame." Thomas finally looked at me and said the phrase I hear almost every day. "I think it is just age, doctor. The body gives in." But I could see beyond his resignation. I saw frustration. I saw a man who had lost confidence, not because of serious illness, but because of lack of information. So I made a proposal. "Thomas," I said, "I am not asking you to believe in miracles. I am asking for 60 seconds every morning for 4 weeks." He looked at me with skepticism. 60 seconds and my circulation will come back? "Maybe," I replied. "The pelvic floor is like any other muscle. If you do not use it, it atrophies. If you exercise it with the right stimulus, it gets stronger. And when it gets stronger, circulation improves. And when circulation improves, vascular response may begin to return. What do you have to lose?" Reluctantly, he agreed. I taught him the same exercise I am about to teach you. 4 weeks later, Thomas returned to my office. He walked in with firmer steps. He gave a confident handshake, and he looked me straight in the eyes. His wife, Margaret, who came along this time, was the one who spoke first. Her voice was trembling. "Doctor, I do not know what happened, but my husband came back. Last week he called me to walk in the park like we used to do. And afterward, well, it was the first time in 2 years that we felt like a real couple again." Thomas smiled. "At first I felt a bit silly doing those movements," he admitted, "but I kept going. After 1 week, I noticed I was waking up more energized. After 2 weeks, the morning coldness began to disappear. And in the 3rd week, something I thought had gone away forever simply came back. It was as if a closed window had suddenly been thrown open." Thomas's story is not a miracle. It is important to say that not everyone experiences such a dramatic change, but it is a real example of the power of vascular plasticity in action. And now, it is your turn to learn how to use it. The 60-second exercise, step-by-step tutorial. All right, this is the moment. If you can, get ready to do the exercise with me. All you need is a chair and 1 minute of your attention. Remember, the key is not strength. It is focus and consistency. We will divide the minute into 2 parts of 30 seconds each. Preparation. Before starting, sit at the edge of your chair with your back straight but relaxed. Place your feet firmly on the floor, hip-width apart, and rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension. Now, open your eyes. Let us begin. Part 1, location and activation. First 30 seconds. Before anything else, you need to find the right muscles. The pelvic floor muscles are the same ones you use to stop the flow of urine midstream. Think about that sensation now. Do not actually do it. Just identify where those muscles are. Found them? Perfect. Now let us begin the movement. Inhale slowly through your nose, counting mentally to 4. At the same time, gently contract those pelvic muscles, as if you were lifting something internally. Do not force it. Be gentle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now exhale slowly through your mouth, counting to 4. At the same time, completely relax those muscles. Let everything go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1 complete cycle. Let us practice together once. Inhale and gently contract. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale and completely relax. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. During the first 30 seconds, continue this movement steadily. Gentle contraction on the inhale, complete relaxation on the exhale. Why does this work? This rhythmic movement combined with deep breathing activates circulation in the pelvic region, increases local blood flow, and begins to awaken the muscles that support erectile function. It is literally physical therapy for your pelvic vascular system. Part 2, the mental challenge. Last 30 seconds. This is where we truly activate vascular plasticity. You will continue exactly the same physical movement, but now we will add a mental task. Continue the breathing and the pelvic contraction, but at the same time, begin to visualize. The visualization. As you inhale and contract, imagine oxygen-rich blood flowing into the pelvic region, a warm, energizing wave arriving exactly where you need it. As you exhale and relax, imagine toxins and tension leaving the body, a wave of relief and renewal. It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be cinematic. Just a simple sensation of flow coming in and going out. Why does this matter? Research shows that visualization activates the same neural circuits as real experience. When you visualize improved blood flow to a region, your autonomic nervous system begins to respond as if it were receiving a real command. It is like giving your body an internal GPS, pointing to where energy needs to go. The complete 60-second routine. From second 0 to 30, sit upright and begin the gentle pelvic contraction and relaxation movement synchronized with your breathing. Focus only on that. From second 31 to 60, without stopping the movement, add the visualization. Imagine rich blood flow arriving on the inhale, tension leaving on the exhale, until the minute is up. And that is it. 1 minute that can begin to change your relationship with your body. How to improve. Common mistakes and secrets. The real magic lies in consistency and progression. How do you level up and keep the challenge alive? Your body is intelligent. If you do the same thing every day, it adapts and the exercise becomes less effective. You need to keep it engaged. Week 1, mastering the foundation. Focus only on finding and activating the muscles correctly. Many men have never consciously activated their pelvic floor in adult life. It may take a few days for the mind-to-muscle connection to establish. That is normal. Keep going. Week 2, increasing intensity. Add a second session before bed. Morning and night, 60 seconds each. The pelvic floor, like any muscle, responds better with consistent stimulus. Week 3, the advanced progression. Add a sustained contraction. Instead of contracting and relaxing in 4-second cycles, try holding the contraction for 8 seconds on the inhale. Then completely relax for 4 seconds on the exhale. This recruits deeper muscle fibers and significantly increases the vascular impact. Week 4 and beyond, master mode. Combine with walking. During the first 2 minutes of any walk, practice pelvic contractions synchronized with your steps. 2 steps contract, 2 steps relax. This creates a powerful vascular pump effect that amplifies results. The golden rule is simple. If it feels too easy, it is time to change it. The right level is when you feel a slight effort. That is the sign your body is working. The 3 mistakes you must avoid. First, forcing too hard. The most common mistake. Contracting with maximum force, hoping for faster results. This is counterproductive. It can create tension and discomfort. The goal is gentle, consistent activation, not brute force. Second, inconsistency. Doing it for 3 days and then forgetting for a week will not work. The body needs repetition. It is like watering a plant. It needs a little water every day. A good trick is to attach the habit to something you already do. For example, every morning when I wake up, before getting out of bed, I do my 1-minute exercise. Third, holding your breath. Many men unconsciously hold their breath during the contraction. This blocks exactly what we want, blood flow. Breathing is half the exercise. If you lose the rhythm, pause, breathe, and start again. 3 secrets to boost results. Hydrate beforehand. Your vascular system is predominantly water. Drinking a glass of warm water before the exercise improves vascular conductivity and prepares your body to respond better. Smile gently. It may sound silly, but it works. Just before you begin, form a slight smile. This simple gesture sends a signal to the brain to release neurotransmitters that improve mood and increase the response of the autonomic nervous system, which in turn improves circulation. Teach someone else. One of the best ways to consolidate a habit is to share it. Talk to a friend, a family member, or leave a comment below explaining what you learned. When you explain it, your brain organizes the information and strengthens your own connections with the new habit. Now, there is something I need to share with you. This exercise is powerful, and for many men, the results over 4 weeks are encouraging. But I know that some of you are dealing with something deeper, a lack of response that goes beyond what a physical exercise alone can reach. For those cases, I need to pause here for a moment because this is critically important. While this exercise works on the surface, strengthening muscles and improving local circulation, new research suggests that some of the underlying challenges men over 60 face with circulation and physical response may be connected to something deeper, to the way the body's internal tissue handles blood flow over time. That is why I want to share a resource I have been recommending to my patients who need additional support alongside their physical practice. It is a presentation that reveals what researchers are calling the horse gelatin trick, a bizarrely simple natural method that new research suggests may help address those deeper underlying factors. Scientists have found that a specific type of collagen naturally present in horses may help support the elasticity of the internal tissue that influences blood flow throughout the body, something most people already have access to at home. This is not about masking symptoms. It is about a 100% natural approach that works to support your vitality and physical function from the inside out. I have put the link in the first pinned comment below and also in the video description. Open it in a new tab now so you can watch it right after we finish here. Do you have that? Great. Now let us talk about what to expect. What to expect week by week. Week 1, you may not feel much, and that is okay. The body is learning to reconnect with muscles that may not have been consciously activated in years. Some men report a subtle lightness in the mornings. Weeks 2 and 3, most men begin to notice changes. More energy when waking up, a sensation of greater circulation in the pelvic region. Some report the return of morning erections that had disappeared. Week 4 and beyond, results begin to consolidate. The pelvic floor gets stronger, pelvic circulation improves consistently, and many men report that confidence begins to return, not because something magical happened, but because they took control. Now I have a challenge for you. Do not just save this information. Commit to trying this routine for 1 week, 60 seconds a day, just 7 minutes in total. And I would like to ask you for something more. Come back here in a week and tell me how you felt. It does not have to be a miracle. Maybe you just noticed you woke up a little more energized, or that you felt more warmth in the pelvic region, or simply that you felt more connected with your body. Write in the comments, week 1 done, and share whatever you noticed. Your story might be the spark that inspires someone else. And if this video brought you value today, please take a moment right now to give it a thumbs up. It helps more men over 60 find this information when they need it most. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Every week, we have honest, science-based conversations about men's health topics that most doctors never bring up in a 3-minute appointment. Share this video with a friend, a brother, a father, or someone you know who needs to hear this. You might be giving them exactly the tool they have been looking for. And turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next conversation. We started by talking about an absence that many men feel, but few talk about. We challenged the myth that this loss is inevitable and opened the door to hope through the concept of vascular plasticity. I shared Thomas's story and gave you the same tool he used. The 60-second exercise, 1 minute to activate pelvic circulation and build new vascular response patterns. Remember the keys: consistent practice, avoiding common mistakes, boosting results with small but powerful habits. And if you need deeper support, do not forget to check out the resource I mentioned. The link to the horse gelatin trick is pinned in the first comment and also available in the video description. Open it in a new tab and watch it after. It could be exactly what you are looking for. Never underestimate the power of small, repeated actions. This minute is a declaration. It is you telling yourself, my health matters. I take control. I refuse to give up. I am Dr. Grace Prescott. Thank you for your time. Now go and take care of your extraordinary body. I will be waiting for you in the comments. Take care of yourself. You deserve it. Until the next video.